Hi, viewers. So I want to take a look at Alex Acosta, the Jeffrey Epstein case again today. We even have some Republican senators that are asking the judicial or Justice Department to take a closer look. It was ruled by one of the judges that they had not handled the case fairly for the victims. So I want to take a look at Alex Acosta. Right now, the judge is kind of leaving it up to the two lawyers on either side to settle, reach some sort of settlement. By the way, this is Bruiser. I don't believe anyone's met her yet. Hey, Bruiser, look up here. Bruiser is my cat that is my photo on my ID. When you see Jen Lynn Tarot and you see the photo, this is Bruiser. She is a girl. Accidentally got a boy's name. You know how that goes sometimes, right? Okay, so back to Alex Acosta. I want to see, will he have further litigation over this? And then we'll take a look at Epstein, because, there were 80 plus girls that were molested by him. Basically child trafficking, underage girls, trying to say they're prostitutes they were paid for, but they were underage, so it doesn't matter if you paid for them or not, they were underage girls. So Alex Acosta, are you going to have legal ramifications from this? Personally, I think he should be disbarred, but, let's see. Temperance, patience. It's going to take a while to work out. Sorry, I forgot to angle down a little. So, Alex Acosta, your fortune is changing. You've been delivered a message by a judge who says, yeah, you didn't treat the women fairly. There's a new plan in the foundation, new action, new inspiration. Here we have his quiet little deal he made on the side with Jeffrey Epstein in the past. Crowning the reading, chained to the devil. Chaining the girls into slavery is more like it. He's trying to get away with it in the near future, but the Justice Department is sitting on him. So they're studying all the cases and the women who have been wrongfully ignored, basically, by the justice system, and looks like they are investigating and sending Acosta into seclusion. Here's the government. We have the Justice Department here, justice sitting on him. We have the government. So, I think this is pressure by some of the senators and people that are starting to speak out about it, even Republican ones. Here's Trump, fa la 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 la, skipping along his merry way, and sort of in waiting mode, looking to the future. I do feel like they're putting up a lot of smoke screens about this, and Acosta is going into retreat. Wow, I think it's going to come out that they actually paid for abortions here. This is the mother card, the pregnant empress. I feel like, and the sun card, which has a child on it as well as illumination. I feel like it's going to come out that they've actually paid for abortions also. I'm going to pause there for a second because I need to try to get Bruiser out of the way here. She's helping with the reading a little too much. Hang on. Okay, so back to the reading. You know, Jeffrey Epstein and his little party plane, his private island, multiple houses and homes. I want to see if, he could very quietly sneak girls away. I want to see if child trafficking is involved here. I've got Bruiser Fur on my cards. Is child trafficking involved with Jeffrey Epstein? Is that going to come out? Besides the children he trafficked in his own house, was he trafficking for other people? Here's the children just fell out of the deck. It's not about prostitution, it's about underage minors. They're certainly looking into this. They are certainly looking into this and investigating it. That was my card for Mueller. Let's see if Trump has something to do with this. Yeah, I do. I think this has to do with child trafficking. Here's people bonding together, making agreements, working together in the past for money. It was work. It was business. It was a business. They were successful at it. Victory card here in the foundation. They were successful at it. They had a vehicle to move these children around. Private planes. They were good at it. They were good at it. Near future, someone's rushing in. They're going to shake up this tower. Feels like the women are going to end up getting some money for security. Caseloads, and the party house, tracking it down to imprisoning the girls. Yeah, these girls are going to be victorious in court eventually over Epstein. These girls, he's going to be defeated. They're going to have, emotionally, the emotional damage that's been done to them, just horrendous. It looks like they're going to have their day in court. They're going to have their victory. Yeah, there's justice. Yeah, it's, someone investigating or get a female judge in over this case. You'll see how quickly things change. Get a woman in there, female judge. With Epstein, this was his family legacy. It's another way he made money. Yeah, all the money, gifts of money he was given selling girls. All right, that's pretty clear. I'm not going to read on Epstein again. Looks like his day's going to come. I want to know if Trump's involved. Jane Doe, who claims Trump raped her when she was like 13 years old at a Epstein party in his property in Manhattan. I already feel like he's involved, but I want to know, is he involved also in Florida? And how much of this is going to come out? This is either the girls that were imprisoned or someone's going to jail over this eventually. Shadow of the reading. So asking if Trump's involved with Epstein. He's already feeling defeated right now. He already knows, like, that he's been stabbed in the back. The challenge is a new plan that's covering him. It's bringing illumination, new investigations, new inspiration, new plans. In the past, involved people all over the world, but he thought, this cycle was done and ended, but it's not. There's a new beginning. Involves moneyed men. That can also be Trump. Again, I feel like there are some of these women got pregnant, showing up as the Empress here. Here's Trump, the fool. I feel like he got one of them pregnant. Children. More children. Sword of Truth coming out. Look at all the aces. Yeah, emotional. When I see that many aces, that's a yes. That's a yes, this is going to come out. Trump was involved. This is, emotions overflowing. Victory bringing out that sword of truth and how he worked with people on this. Kind of feeling like this is, moneyed people, whether Russian oligarchs or moneyed people elsewhere in the world, or even in the U.S. I feel like he just worked with people that had money that were buying these girls. So let's see if I can get a feel for timing on when this is going to come out on Epstein and Trump. Timelines are very difficult to do with tarot, as you hear many readers talk about. But I'm going to try and look in months and see if I can get a feeling for when is more of this coming out. Divine discontent. We are all not accepting what's offered in this. It's not right. I feel like within a couple of months, a female investigator is going to be all over this, because the balance is now getting shifted right now. So within a couple of months, there will be an investigator looking at this and the games that went on, learning about how these girls were kept there. The men that paid for them. Someone's trying to get away Gonna try to get to calmer waters, or I feel like flee the country. I'm not getting a feel for court, like coming out in court yet. I do feel like it's being investigated. I think this is going to be over a year. Over a year. I'm already into 2020. Looking at it, they are having some successes by end of the year, beginning of 2020. In this case, I think it looks like mid-year next year is when they're going to learn about the women and possible abortions that were paid for. Success with that. Looks like it's going to take a year and a half to drag Trump's name into it more. I'm not going to go through all the cards on that, but it looks like this is going to drag out for a while, so we will definitely be revisiting this. Does look like an investigation is opened up in the next, or widened from where it currently is in the next couple of months. So I'll revisit this subject later, because this is one that really, as most normal people, disturbs. And I know this is not the first time that Trump's name has been connected with underage women, so girls, I should say, underage girls. We'll revisit that later, but if you like the reading, I know that was a tough one, click the like button and subscribe to see future videos, and maybe Bruiser will come down and join us again for another reading. She tends to hang out upstairs. She's a little bit of a loner, so she tends to hang out upstairs most of the time, so little surprise, she finally, after all this time, came downstairs and got on video with me. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in another video.